Quantum Leap callers, happy Thursday. It's Krystal, Downey, Shada, and I'm just leaving you your Thursday message. And, it's interesting. I was having a conversation with a consultant earlier today, and we were talking about connecting to motivation and what motivates us, why it matters to us is another way to say that. And it was interesting in the conversation because part of what we talked about was that if the motivation is a have to, then the feeling about whatever it is that we need to do feels heavy and unappealing and perhaps even feels like pressure. Now, of course, we're doing that all to ourselves, and it's our own perspective that is creating that. And so instead of being motivated by something that is a have to or pressurized or whatever that looks like, to instead find a way to switch it in our brain to shift the thought process so that we are finding inspiration in it, finding inspiration in the process. For example, there was a time that I was working my business because I felt like I had to. And I had to make a certain amount of money, and there was this pressure. It was all internal. It was all me. I did it to me. But I created that by my own motivation of I have to do this. And it worked. It was fine. I did it. But I did it not from a place of joy or inspiration or motivation. Or maybe it was motivation, but it wasn't a motivation that was inspiring or energizing. It was a motivation that felt frantic and scarcity and and intense and pressure. Rather than now I have a financial goal, but my financial goal, and that's not my only goal, but that's just as an example. Now my financial goal is one that inspires me, that excites me, that has me say, oh, yeah, bring it. I'm passionate about this. This sounds fun and joy-filled. And the difference is how I choose to look at it. And the difference is the internal pressure or not pressure that I'm putting on myself, and how effective that is. So the consultant that I was talking to is retired, and I asked her what are her goals, and she's like, I just kind of want to be in flow and just let it happen as it does. And I said, is that because you don't want to feel pressure? And she said, yeah. And I said, well, what if we could have a goal and have that goal coming not from pressure, but from excitement, from joy, from passion instead, and from an inspired place. And what if this could be fun was kind of part of the conversation. And so I just would put that out there to you. My question would be, are your goals inspiring you? Are you passionate about them? Or is there an underlying tug or pull that is maybe not supporting you in the process? So that's my question. So more questions than answers, which, boy, is not always the case, because I really trust that you have your own answers in all of this. So we are in the final 4. We have 3.5 months left of this fabulous Mary Kay year, and that's a great opportunity, a great time to not only finish this year super strong, but set yourself up with momentum for the new year. Like the next year, which is year 21-22, starts actually now, because the momentum that you finish this year with is what sets you up for the new year. All right, hugs to you. Make it the most amazing one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.